Hello and welcome to your astrological vibrations for Thursday, March 19th, 2020 by Gaia Blooming. I am Mimi and our energy mantra for today is I surrender to the flow to rise. And we are in our official last day of Sun in Pisces, incoming Sun in Aries, astrological new year. How about a 2020 reset? To be fair, it was always going to be like this. It was always going to have intensity. Astrologers, me included, have been looking at this year for a very long time. Like for me, it's been probably about 10 years that I've been kind of tracking this energy. So even with an astrological New Year reset, we are still in 2020 land and we still have work to do. That being said, one of the things that has been popping into my head all day long is the energy of fear. You know, we're in so much of an unknown energy, Pisces, treading water, like, whoa, what are we doing? What's going on? There's so much surrender going on, necessary. Like, okay, we are in the unknown. Fine, here I am. What is it? The acronym for fear. What is it? Forget everything and run. And I know there's another one, but mine that I always say is feel everything and rise. And that's what I'm feeling with this, is like, surrendering to the unknown. That doesn't mean that you like or necessarily agree with everything that's going on, but it's like, feel it, feel the fear, feel the discomfort, feel the acceptance, feel the places where you're not accepting these energies, feel these things, feel everything, and rise. Rise into yourself, rise into your personal flow. Now, while we have this 29-degree sun energy that's very, very strong going on, we also have some really strong Capricorn. We've got Mars and Jupiter building to their conjunction, 22 degrees, master level degree, building new foundations for ourselves. We've got Saturn, just a few more days hanging out at this 29 degree. And that Saturn and Pisces energy, Sun in Pisces, Saturn and Capricorn energy, they're connecting today, 29 degrees. Again, master level degree. So we have some master level lessons today. Pisces, finding our individual flow, surrendering to our individual flow, sinking in to our individual flow, and through this sinking, through this surrender, rising into ourselves, connecting to this Saturn energy. Saturn in Capricorn, what is your purpose? Taking back the authority of yourself. The authority of yourself knows what this flow is. Now, it's hard to sometimes sync up with our own flow because it's really easy. We're like the fish, like, oh, everybody's going this way. Let's go see what they're doing over this way, to end up in those kind of flows. But this is the call to be purposeful. This is a call to be mindful. In fact, with this energy, Mars conjunct Jupiter, 22 degrees. What are you building? We also have Pallas hanging out right there. And my question that came to mind when I'm looking at Pallas hanging out with Mars and Jupiter, Pallas, which can represent the patriarchal energy, but I'm really feeling as Pallas, as the Athena self, that wisdom, that warrior. Is it holy? What you're building, is it holy? What's happening in this world is not happening for no reason. There's no coincidence. There's no missteps. There's no, oh, that wasn't supposed to happen from the universe. The universe isn't sitting around like, oops. That's not happening. And so what are the purposeful steps? What are the purposeful, actionable energies that you are flowing with, that you are rising into with this energy? I keep hearing, be purposeful in your movement and in your non-movement, in your inaction. Be purposeful. Connect to that energy. This Saturn lesson, Saturn 29 degrees, it's very important. We really want to set that scene, set that energy before we move Saturn into Aquarius. We want to set this Pisces energy of like, I'm going to be true to my flow before we hit Aries. And when we hit Aries, this is what I'm kind of wondering. Aries energy is like a firecracker ready to go off. Aries energy is ignition. It is starting anew. It's just like, the new year. Like, okay, let's get things going. Let's get things started. I feel like our impatience is going to like go whoop, spike up as the sun moves into Aries. And yet even more, we're going to have to lend ourselves to the energy of Pisces and like, let me surrender to this guided flow rather than thinking that I need to like shoot and get there as fast as possible. I will tell you over and over, we have sabotaged ourselves when we try to get there faster, when we try to take the shortcuts. This is the long haul. Saturn, 29 degrees Capricorn. Let it take the time that it takes. Let it be the long haul, because we really want this foundation to last. And it has lasting power. This astro is setting us up for that, but be very aware of that. Now, let me also say, I mentioned this in the write-up the other day. Eris is like squaring these energies. Eris, goddess of discord. So it may be hard to get past these things that feel uncomfortable. We can't ignore them. We must feel them and still work ourselves up to rise. But you will rise by honoring yourself. Be very aware of that. There's actually another asteroid that's feeding into these 29 degrees energies. Vesta in Taurus, 29 degrees. So Vesta is holding the space like, know your light. Hold your light. Even if there's nothing else you can do, like tuning in, dropping into that energy, like I said, sync to rise. That is going to help support you in maneuvering through these energies. So what else do we have going on? Moon in Aquarius. Moon in Aquarius squaring Uranus. How's your nervous system doing? I think a lot of people's nervous system's on edge. Like, oh my God, what's going to happen next? What's the shoe that's going to happen next? Are we safe? So much root chakra stuff. Are we safe? Yes, you are safe. But if you are feeling that nervous system triggering energy, this is a call to ground in. What I love is that I have seen so many more people outside. And yeah, because people are actually having time to go outside. But like, utilize that energy. Of course, it'll be snowing here tomorrow. Utilize the snow. Let it cleanse you if your nervous system is feeling shook up. The North Node in Cancer is connecting to Uranus as well at that 4-degree energy. There may be triggers. There may be triggers to your comfort. But truly, anything that's triggering you is meant to be pushing you deeper into that way of the Cancer. Compassion, connecting with family, connecting with your roots, connecting with your ancestors. I hope you guys saw my jelly bean story. Like, my dad is like looking out for us instead of sending me black beans like I wanted. We got jelly beans. But connecting to those ancestral energies. My dad was alive during the Depression. So he's maneuvered these kind of energies. Well, kind of new at this kind of thing. So tune into those things to help guide you through, especially when you are feeling triggered. None of us are in this alone. We are all in this together, even if you are feeling alone and isolated. So let's look at the cards. Slow and steady wins the race. Take it easy. Purposeful soul flow. I have the Lover's card. Connect with those you love. Let them support you. Reach out for that support. Reach out and tell those that you love them. We all need support to get through this because all of us are feeling a little shook up by this. Like, even me, I feel calm. I feel like there's a plan, and yet it's like, oh my gosh, what's happening? This is so much. This is so weird. It's so crazy. So there's that. Then we got some other cards. We've got the stress. I know there are many who don't know where their rent is going to come from, or if they can get food or toilet paper. Again, reach out. There are so many who want to help. I love my friend Sarah keeps posting, look for the helpers. That's a quote from Mr. Roger. Look for the helpers in this, because there are so many who do want to step up, and that's part of this Aquarian energy. that we're going to be learning some deep lessons of with Saturn moving into Aquarius. I also have the exhaustion and the guilt cards. Exhaustion in reverse. Don't take on too much. The guilt card. Don't take on too much mentally. Don't take on too much. Do what you can. And then reach out for support, because there is so much support out there for you. So I've been thinking about this. I think I'm going to do super discounted readings. Not long ones, but if you want a few cards, look at the astro, whatever, maybe $20, 20 minutes. It's been on my mind to do it. So if you need some extra support with that, send me a message and we'll get you signed up for it. But take it easy. Take it nice and slow. Utilize the Pisces, because incoming is Aries. And let me just mention that. Aries, Sun will shift into Aries at 8:49 p.m. Pacific time. That's 11:49 p.m. Eastern time. I will go into Aries in tomorrow's scope, but we really do want to get this Pisces energy, because we're going to need it. All right? So that is it for today. Email me if you are interested in that. Besides that, the better it gets, the better it gets. There's more than enough love in the world for you, and you do have the power. Namaste.